DHL is the world's leading logistics company. They have more than 380,000 people in more than 220 countries and territories who work tirelessly on a daily basis to help up cross borders, participate in new markets and grow business globally, or simply to send a letter to your loved ones. DHL has the innovation capacity of a startup and the inventions of an international organization.
In September 2015, the United Nations made history when 193 member states unanimously adopted 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, that serve as the centerpiece of its post-2015 development agenda. The goals are: no poverty, end poverty in all its forms everywhere; zero hunger, end hunger, achieve food security and improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture; good health and well-being, ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages; quality education, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all; gender equality, achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls; clean water and sanitation, ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all; affordable and clean energy, ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all; decent work and economic growth, promote sustained, inclusive and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for all; industry, innovation and infrastructure, build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation; reduced inequalities, reduce income inequality within and among countries; sustainable cities and communities, make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable; responsible consumption and production, ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns; climate action, take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts by regulating emissions and promoting developments in renewable energy; life below water, conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development; life on land, protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss; peace, justice, and strong institutions, promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. Partnerships for the goals.
DHL contributes to Objective 11 Sustainable City and Community. The two should push the DHL Group community to zero emission logistics by 2015. The Touch Post DHL Group, the world's largest logistics and postal mail service company, will reduce a logistics relay emission to net zero for the year 2050. In pursuit of the new and ambitious goal, the Touch Post DHL Group hopes to make a significant contribution to achieving the goal of limiting global warming to well below the 2 degrees Celsius set at the 2015 Paris Climate Change, as well as the United Nations Programme for Sustainable Development 2030. The Touch Post DHL Group also wants to become the market leader in green logistics and plans to explain the portfolio of green products and services to help customers achieve their own climate protection agenda.
3. Health and wellness. It is well known that DH Health at the Colombian level was recognized for the 3 consecutive times by the Great Place to Work Fair as the leader in taking into account the work environment, well-being and development of employees. This ranking evaluates 5 dimensions: credibility, respect, impartiality, pride, and companionship. For DHL, it is fundamental point to keep motivated people, and they see their workers as the main company asset. Retaining their human capital is their priority, and for this they respect and results motivate people. Open door policies and culture and certificate international specialists CIS. In Colombia, DHL has more than 600 employees. DHL is very clear about the importance of inclusion and diversity, equal opportunities for its workers, and the balance between work, sense of belonging, and the life of each of the employees. They manage to create a corporate culture where all employees feel and are a fundamental part of the organization. Thanks to this, 92% of the employees say that it's a very good place to work. The training is a so important point for the growth of the employee inside and outside the organization. The company has constant monitoring of the well-being of its employees, their families, their health and education, and this makes them feel further and more motivated when it comes to working. A bond and sense of belonging are achieved. This is finally passed on to the end customer, and it is the main objective. The point principal to DHL is staff is the company's most valuable asset.
Goal number 1. No poverty. DHA contributes for humanitarian logistics through Go Health program. This in cooperation with the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. DHA established a global network consisting of around 500 specially trained employees who volunteer their time to be a part of disaster response team. DRTs can be on the ground and operational at a disaster site airport within 72 hours. In addition, DHL has contributed to this organization since 2014, whose purpose is to overcome poverty. Goal number 8. Decent work and economic growth. On the way to creating a top of employer brand, DHL want to ensure a long-term success for the company.
The policy of inclusion undertaken by the DHL Express has led to an increase in female recruitment, which has meant a greater number of women holding important positions in the logistics industry in Colombia and the world. Every time women play a more important role in the transport and logistics sector, gaining more ground in leadership positions. The pillars on which the company works are living the values with respect and results, have motivated people, open door policy, and culture international specialists. The organization has a program called DHL for All, where the company's diversity is guaranteed. Within the program is DHL for Her, which promotes programs and guarantees gender non-discrimination.
For the needs down the road. CVG is one of the 3 key hubs for DHL globally, along with Leipzig and Hong Kong. And what that really means is, CVG is the gateway for material moving into and out of the entire Americas region, North America, South America, Central America. So it's really a key aspect of moving product around the world. It's been a great run here at DHL, and I've loved being part of this company. very thankful for all the outside of work benefits that DHL has brought. DHL is invested in our family. The kids love, Family Day every year, getting an opportunity to come into the hub here. They got to go on airplanes. So these are the things that they've always loved. To this day, every time a DHL plane flies overhead, they get excited and they point out that's one of Dad's airplanes. Because of me, our customers get their packages delivered on time.